Federal benefit educators representatives are licensed financial professionals. They are not affiliated with or endorsed by the federal government or any government agency. The information provided is meant to be informational only and not intended to be a recommendation of any type. Contact an appropriately licensed financial professional regarding your individual situation.
Well, hello and welcome to this episode of our Friday Fast Fact. I'm Maria and I'm here with Shar. And I also have a very special guest, Amy Hosney. We are continuing our conversation with her. So let's get started. You are an instructor, and I would love to know from your perspective, talk to us about the workshops and how they work and the flow and what your role is. Let's say I'm going to go to a workshop and I don't even know what to expect.
Sure. So initially we did many more live workshops, and then when COVID hit, it did change our format. We did go to webinar online workshops, which actually work out very well. They're a little bit shorter so that we can keep the audience engaged the entire time. The live workshops are certainly more interactive and a little bit longer. We get a lot more questions. So they're both different, but very good. And we work closely with a financial professional on the workshops and go through all of the federal benefits. And we have three general areas that we cover. First, we focus on pre-retirement accumulation phase while you're still working, and it's never too early to start that planning. And then we focus on your post-retirement distribution phase when you may start taking TSP withdrawals. We go through the calculation of your FERS pension benefit, and we also talk about your Social Security benefits. So, and then we finish up with all of the income preservation offered through the federal government. That would be your FEGLI life insurance, FEHB health insurance. What else do we talk about? Medicare, how that works with FEHB in retirement once you reach age 65. We talk about vision, dental, flexible spending accounts. And finally, we wrap up with, are you ready to retire? So it's a great format. I think it works very well. And even the online, it's very interactive. We get a lot of questions from the audience. And even though they can't talk and verbally ask questions, they can do so in the app in a question box.
You guys cover a lot. That's a lot. So what's your favorite thing about working with federal employees?
My favorite thing is just when you see that light bulb go off and you're actually helping people every day. I mean, it's amazing. They're all so busy doing their jobs to the best of their ability. Many are married with children, and they have a very busy home life, so they can't really focus on this so much until they're getting up to that point where, wow, I have to begin the planning process. And to be able to help them do that and retire successfully is very rewarding.
I'm sure. Yeah. I love helping people, right? I think that's why we all do what we do, is because we want to make sure people are in a good spot for their retirement. And so seeing them make it all work is very rewarding. So Amy, what do you think workshops, why are they important for federal employees? I know you kind of mentioned, it's never too early, to start thinking about this. And so I'm sure there are probably some people who are like, I'm 42. I have a long ways until I'm going to be retiring, but why are these important?
Oh, it's so critical, Maria, especially when we talk to federal employees, in the live workshop atmosphere, especially. Many really are, I don't want to say not prepared, but just they're not starting the process early enough, I think. And so it's very, very critical to work with someone like FBE or a firm like FBE, go to those agency workshops that they offer as well. That's a great starting point. Talk to HR to begin that process. But it's really never too early and very, very critical that you get it right. One of our advisors always refers to the red zone, which is a football analogy. And once you get into that red zone, if you've made mistakes or you take a 30% hit in your TSP portfolio, it can really wreak havoc on your retirement. So it's very, very important at that critical stage of the red zone to get it right. And that's what we're here for.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so when you aren't talking all things federal retirement, what are some things that you're doing in your spare time, Amy?
Well, it's been great to work part-time since last April. I did have another job, and that was keeping me very busy. So we enjoy going to our son's sporting events. Both play football, and then one plays basketball, and the other one used to play baseball, but he's in college now, so he's focusing strictly on football. So we love the outdoors. We love downhill skiing and snowboarding, hiking, traveling. We've always been big workout people, so we have a great gym in our house. I love to run and lift weights, and so we keep busy. I have a 3-year-old lab mix puppy, still a puppy at this point, very rambunctious, and a cat. So every day I try to walk my dog 3 miles, and it's just great having the flexibility of working part-time. Because you're still engaged and teaching people about their retirement, but at the same time, there's more, free time to do those things that we love to do. So it's perfect balance.
It sounds wonderful.
Maybe one day we'll get there.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Everyone should.
Yeah.
Well, Amy, it has been so wonderful talking to you today. I have loved getting to know you more, and I love that we're able to share you with all of our listeners. And maybe one of these days they will actually maybe see you on a virtual workshop, or maybe meet you at one of our virtual workshops. And so, Shar, if people are like, hey, I really like Amy, I really want to attend a workshop, where can they go and what should they do?
They should email us at info@fededucators.com. Let us know what city and state you're located in. Let us know what agency you're working with. Maybe we're on site for a live training, or maybe we have a open enrollment where all walks of life, whether you're with the SBA, FBI, whatever, are attending that training. Just send us an email. If you have specific questions, send us an email at info@fededucators.com. We will get you set up on a training or answer those questions that need to be answered.
And that was your Friday Fast introduction, I guess. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Yes, have a great weekend. Take care.